very good afternoon from the New Hampshire Speedway. My name is Ander Dingus. I'm joined with Toddy, and you are watching C Sports. We're about to embark on the Mobil 120. And last week was not a points race. It was actually an All-Stars race at this track. They always do an All-Stars race at this track. Yeah, that was very eventful. However, I believe we have a side story going on for qualifying.
Yeah. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and get straight into that. So I want to give a special shout out to Mason Tyler, who hopefully I believe he's running today's race. If I'm correct. If so, thank you.
We're waiting.
He did. Well, yeah. All right. So basically, Durr and Bottle are having a bet going on right now. The higher qualifier makes the race, and the loser has to drive the pace car for today's race.
Meaning they will not race in today's race. Well, as of this moment, your qualifying is going on as precedented. Your top 5 is, Evan X Flow with a 25.80. Well, 25.8. Luna with a 25.746. B-Rad with a 25.529. Overpaid with a 25.283. And Diamond Beast Law 29.267. Of course, I had to throw that in. You know what? I'll get stoned for that. But if you have a look at the pit exit, look who's gonna come out next. Camera.
And yeah, would you look at that? Let's see if we
Camera.
can get him up here. We are having some issues with the camera right here, but if we are misdirected, man, please switch it over. Please get off a free cam and switch it over to the guy up next, please. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. we're gonna try and do what me and Alfie knows best: radar feed, and that's gonna be Res 11 in the '86 Toyota Supra.
Oh, and Matt Bottles looks to be AFK.
Yeah, could you?
He's AFK, which means he might be going last.
Oh, that's not gonna be good for him.
I think he's going last. Just for the emphasis of thingy. V Colby has taken P1. And may I just say, the distance between V Colby and Diamond Beast Law with a very acquaintant time of 25.267. I can't get out of my head. With V Colby taking pole with 25.217. This is going to be a very close race.
All right, Res 11 in the '86, 26 point, all 3 zeros. He is in 9th.
Whoa. Wow, Res 11 getting a 26 flat. You don't see that often. At all.
I believe I think he's one of those road racing veterans.
And we're just waiting for Res 11.
25.71 for Res 11.
Is anyone tied on who's came up? Dim goes 25.667.
All right. Now that's
Anger Dingus for you.
All right.
My name is Anger Dingus. Yes. We've got the
I don't think
the CEO speaking in IAA, basically. If I was to put in the words, stop with the 6-7, I'm losing my mind.
All right, anyway.
It's like a southern accent to that.
We got all right. So up next right now, it should be Matt
Bottles.
It should be Matt. Yeah, Matt Bottles, and I believe right behind him is Durr, if I'm correct.
Jason.
Oh, Jason. Okay.
Durr has already went, I believe.
I do not know what time the man has.
So is Dirt Bottles
Oh, Jace.
bottle
Oh no.
BT.
Jason. Here, hold on. It says there is Jason on it's on the people thing.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we might see both of these guys go at it.
Skyronics could be out. And I do have some good news for the Prime Pricks. Oh, Prime Pricks. There we go. Matt Balls is going.
Here we go.
And he's upside down.
I just clicked off the tab. How did you end up on your roof? What are we doing, man?
So it has officially been confirmed that out of the 3 random selected drivers, is now officially been confirmed that your winner of that prime pick is Luna _ 2035, scoring P7 or preliminarily. V Colby. Anyone who said DNQ, this is I'm looking at you, Mason Tyler, So4 Green, and Luna. He is not he is not qualifying. And thingy. Matt Bottles. Let's see what he's gonna set. P11.
25.96.
Again, he's got 1 lap left.
I am not saying the rest.
He's got 1 lap
this
left.
might be. Yeah, I didn't realize that this was like 2 laps, but see, he's on the backstretch heading into turn 3. That damage came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. He merely got loose off of the apron. Going
I think he's
way
getting
up.
loosey-goosey on purpose.
Yep, and let's see what he gets. 25.9.
No improvement. Wait, what? No improvement. So this leaves the final guy. The guy that sets it all.
Yeah, it's gonna be there in the 85 Chevy Camaro. Actually, no, wait, or is that a ZL1? ZL1. Oh my gosh, I do not know Chevy. I do not know about manufacturer identification, bro. I'm so sorry. I am not a car guy.
Where?
Shush.
Is that it? Notify.
Yeah. I don't know. Notify is the one I don't track right now.
Yeah, where's James?
Wait, what you mean, Jason?
Oh no, James is there. James is there. Oh no, Jason's there. Notify. 8-minute lap, and he's gonna call it there.
Yeah. What? All right. Is it? All right. Let's see what Jason has in store. And here he comes out of pit road. Let's see. Oh wow. Roblox is actually going into with the censorship. But anyway, here comes Dirt out on track right now. Now I will say this again. I will mention this one more time for those tuning in. Dirt and Bottle have a bet. The higher qualifier makes the race. The loser drops the pace car. So currently, one of those is currently setting the lap one out.
Lap.
One of them is currently setting the lap right now, and one is already on the leaderboard and is way below DNQ.
One and
I don't know.
But Jason needs to set a really good lap. He needs to be on 25.917.
Merely below the line,
first lap,
close to the wall. Up to ninth.
And Mason Tyler will drive the pace car. You know what I say to that? You know what I'm gonna say to that?
Dirt. No. Wait.
Oh, shittings.
It was Dirt and Bottle, not Mason Tyler. I think you got those mixed up.
Oh wait, what?
Speaking of him, actually.
Did I get that? No.
fifth,
Oh, it is Durham bottle.
25.63 for
is Durham
Durr,
bottle.
and he crashes
Oh
into
my
the
God.
is
wall.
making the field over Matt Bottles. Matt Bottles is driving that pace car tonight.
There we go.
Um,
Matt Bottles, pace car driver for tonight.
Mason Tyler, you P11. You're speaking to Anderdingus.
And
Live on
Dingus, I'm gonna be
C-Sports.
honest with you, man. We didn't have the speed. We kind of just car didn't feel too right. I was a little worried we'd miss the field there. I was shaking in my boots, but fortunate for us, it seems like there was some other miscues out of some other teams. So we're in
You
the
got
show.
cowboy boots in your car?
Oh yeah, man. How do you think I drive? I always have my
Yeehaw!
shit kickers on. Oh, excuse my language.
Don't worry. Don't worry,
I
Mega
don't think
Bitch
no one heard
Deluxe
that
with
anyway.
cheese.
But
Yeah,
no, this 77 IoTech International Ford Mustang could feel better, but I'm not one to complain too much. So I'm just happy to be here, and maybe we can rally a good finish today.
Let's see what my Do you have anything to add, fellow fanboy?
Nope.
No, not you, Toddy.
Oh no, but I will be honest. Hot Dog is currently back for Returns of Enterprises. I have not seen him in ages. The 42. I believe his only start was at Daytona, where he had that like vicious flip. That was it was in the intro. You saw it at I believe it was for a duel, if I'm correct. But yeah, he's currently out on track right now. I do not know where he is at on the ticker.
Wait, who's on track? Oh,
George.
yeah.
It's George of all trades in 17th or Georgia Dev. By the wall, crossing the line. 14th. 14th, 4 to 42. Glad to see him. Glad to see him back on track again as a team owner. Myself.
I don't even think George has a ride. Hold on, let me double check this. I don't think that's his car.
It
is
not.
That is Damien's car. I think they just let him do a lap for the love of the game.
Oh
yeah,
why? He had me thinking that man actually made a comeback.
No clue.
Like, bro, come on.
Now they were just making it more interesting, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, oh man.
I'm gonna make my way back for the drivers' meeting. Have a great rest of your broadcast, guys. Thank you for the time.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Oh shittings.
I know that's gonna be listed down as one of the broadcasting errors for this season, with the other one being the starting grid graphic where where it said not the 86 to one of the cars.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was cool.
Yes. That I'll count that as at least the second broadcasting error of the season. First one, not the 86. Context, I think Niall O'Hare switched cars. He was going to be in the 86, but I guess after or during before Daytona, they switched him to the 54.
Microwave the galaxy.
And John, who I guess made the graphics, he basically said it's not the 86 O'Hare. Yeah. And basically got forwarded and it said, "Why do you think I put not the 86?"
Microwave the galaxy.
Then there's other stuff like playing the Gone command 3 times was the first broadcasting error. But personally, it was Alfie, what are you sending? Yeah. It was basically like not the 86 thing.
Yeah.
So this should be it for qualifying. The timing, all of the starting grid is at the left of your screen. Sorry. You get to see those who make it in, those who did not make it in.
Who's going for a joy or not?
I do not know.
I
All right. So with qualifying now done and with the race starting soon, let's head over to a quick intermission. I'm Ty turns left. That's Alfie right there. And special thanks
and the
to
dingus.
well,
Anyway.
it's either that or I'm calling you Lushy. Anyway, special thanks to and the creator for streaming this tonight. My OBS decided to die like this week, so I'm unfortunately not streaming today. Hopefully next week. But anyway, this is the NRRA on C Sports. Welcome back to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the NRRA Cup Series on C Sports. They're about to start they're gonna start get going right about now. And of course, once again, the man is of course the person on pole, of course. Sorry if I'm talking too much. It's Colby, the man to beat this season. For some reason, most of them are not in their cars, but it's fine. We're just gonna wait on, I guess, for the pace car driver to get things going. Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting our warners already. If you're not in your car, you will start a lap down. Kobe does not want that. No one else wants that. Let's get things to it. Now we gotta wait for them to start pacing. Here we go. They're gonna pace slowly. Then they're gonna head on down the pit road for a speed check this time. Now it's just me. Tidy turns left right now. Alfie is MIA, but he will be back at some point during this race. I don't know when, at a specific time, but he will be back, and will also return in Avengers Doomsday or something. Here we go, down to pit road. Pace car driver speeds already. The pace car driver has sped through pit road. That seems that is pretty regular in the league lore. Oh wow. Fun fact. You can from the world course last week, they actually closed off like basically the sector here since it was a really fun time. Anyway, they're gonna wait for a little bit to get things going. I don't know if they're going green this time. Might see them pull in here. Oh, guess not. We're not going green this time. The whole field hasn't caught back up yet. There we go. Never mind. There's still two cars trying to catch up. Res Levin and Skyronics. They have now caught back up, so it should be GTT. So it's Kobe, Diamond Beastlaw, Overpaid, B-Rad, Durr, Vicky, Lunar, Evan X Flow, Ray Wolfo, Mason Tyler, Res Levin, Lynx, and Skyronics. That is your whole field here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. As the Matt Graphics pace car pulls in, we welcome you back to the NRRA on C Sports. As they head into the torque last restart zone, we are green flag. Kobe gets a really good start. Onto the front stretch. Some people are making moves already. Durr is on the inside. Kobe still in the lead. Here comes Overpaid on the inside, trying to block Diamond Beastlaw up top. Lunar gets a 1 out of 3 for changes lanes at the start finish line, but Diamond Beastlaw is up there in second. Now battling Overpaid. They're 3-4 wide in the back. Kobe is going to lead your first lap here at New Hampshire. So much battles, and they're 3 wide. We got Durr, Res Levin. Oh, and something happened to Lunar. He has fallen way back. All the way back there. But Overpaid has now caught up to Kobe. He is kind of right there, but you can see when he hits these turns, he is really close. Now, most of these guys were not at the no points race for the road course, but you can see how this track, even without its road course circuit, still has those hard racing moments. Have some issues to take her there, but it's fine. And yeah, it's on the break already. B-Rad messes up a little bit on at turn 1 and 2. But it's fine. We also have a battle with Ray Wolfo and Diamond Beastlaw back. Oh! Res 11 around, making contact with Durr and Evan Exflow. No penalties yet, or even a caution. They thankfully haven't wrecked out here. They're 2-3 wide. Mason Tyler making a move. There goes Lunar. Lunar is around. Off. He made contact with Durr, but they're able to hang it on. No caution. Diamond Beast Law gets bumped out of the way by Red 11. Red 11 gets loose himself. They're making a move on the outside. Skyronic's trying to make a move on the inside. Diamond Beast Law is going to help him push. No, he's switching over to Skyronics. Up into 1 and 2 now. Red 11 trying to make a move. Bumps into Skyronics. Now into the backstretch. Puts them in the wall. They're still able to hang on. And look at that 77 car. Mr. Mason Tyler, undisputed. Mondays on C Sports Net, YouTube channel, and Spotify. Side by side with Durr in the 1 and 2. This guy was an absolute madman onto the road course. He was really this close to, actually winning that, but unfortunate circumstances. He has actually been close at least multiple times to winning this season, but he still not got that yet. Something also happened to Lynx. He's currently in pit road right now. Possible internet issue, but anyway. Look at Res 11 trying to make a move off of Durr. Mason Tyler blocks both of them. Jason and Res side by side. This is a battle for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Rez and Jason both making contact in the back. Mason desperately blocking both of them. Rez bumps into Mason Tyler. They're 3 wide. Jason, Rez. Jason is now in 8th place. Dummy Beast Law is also right there as well. Will Rez do the same thing to Jason? Yes, he will. He bumps up high. Will he stay down low? No, he will not take the position. Wow. Mason Tyler trying to make a move on Res 11. Look at Res 11 trying to make a move. Oh, they're 2, 3 wide. Still making contact all over the place. 3 wide. Diamond Beast Law stuck in the middle. Now it's back to 2 wide. Oh, and he merely gets loose, but he's able to hang on. Res 11 and Mason both make contact in the back again. So much stuff going on today. And it's not off again. Oh, Mason Tyler has left the inside open. He made contact with Res 11. Making contact with Res 11. You also heard me yawn there if you weren't listening. Oh, Rez bumps into the back of the 77. Now coming from the outside. Still making contact with him, putting him in the wall. Loosey goosey, as Lushi said earlier. Now up into 8th. But he messed up a little bit. Mason and Diamond Beach side by side. Rez blocking the absolute heck out of the 77. Now he's being blocked out of the heck out of the 685. There he goes. Jason goes around. He's able to hang it on. We don't know if they'll give out penalties, but Skyronics is also in the picture. 3 wide with Mason, Sky, and Jason. Mason trying to make a move. Just barely puts him in the wall. Puts himself into the wall. You can see Mason is trying to make use of that apron. Now, it's not really mandatory for stuff like this here and World Racing Leagues, but with cars like these, you should be good at it. You can see he didn't use it right there because the 85 of Jason was right there on the inside. There you go. He barely has room. No, he does not. They're both side by side again. Glowstick / Mason and Jason side by side. Who will get the better runoff or enter or exit? It's gonna be Jason. Look at Mason making use of the apron. Really makes contact with Jason, but he had the back corner. He's gonna fall right back into the top 10. You also have a battle update with Diamond Beast Law and Ray Wolfwell. Let's take a look at them. See Red Levin also back there. Mason Tyler losing a lot of positions in the back. Now I don't know if they'll still do this, but mostly at I guess there's a mandatory there was a mandatory break at this race. I don't know when specifically, but at some point it will happen. But you can see here Lunar and Mason side by side into the backstretch. Mason trying to make good use out of cars. These are really, really loose cars here tonight, folks. This is the battle for 12th and 13th. Oh, they're both making contact. 77 into the 3. Look at Lunar making use of the apron, but it's not going to work. He's going to get pushed up onto the outside. That will leave the inside open to Mason Tyler. Will it be good for him again? Yes, it will. He uses the apron, but it gets bumped out of the way by Lunar. He is loose. He's able to hang it on. I don't think the officials will be happy about that, but we will see. But it's an unfortunate incident for Mason Tyler. Now falling back into dead last. See, he's scraping the wall a little bit too. Oh, sorry, sorry for the radio silence there, or we're figuring this stuff out. Oh, look at this. We got 3-card battle for 6. The number after 6. 8th, Res Levin, Diamond Beast Law, Jason, all making moves for through the 6, 7, 8 battle. And oh my gosh, I said it. Watch them say 6, 7 means. But anyway, oh, Jason bumps Diamond Beast Law out of the way, up onto the outside. They're both gonna be side by side. Can Jason get past the 86 of Res Levin? No, he will not. He will barely. He's gonna block him all the way down to the inside, back up onto the high lane on the outside. It's a surprising moment where a caution has not come out yet. Res Levin has a bad entry. With everyone hanging on. We should be good. Res Levin gets bumped by Jason. Res Levin starting to get away now with a 12.75 second gap. I am talking a little bit slow. We will also have a mandatory breakout lap 60. Res Levin has been passed by Jason. Oh, here we go. We're finally having pit stops. Pit stops are now happening. Oh, Res Levin has some issues. He is not in his stall. He's trying to get it in there, but he's losing a lot of positions for it. Troubling issues for tonight. currently is Overpaid, who is in the lead right now, but Kobe is right up there, making a move for the outside. Is he gonna pit? No, he will not. It's Overpaid versus Kobe. Overpaid gets into the back of Kobe. They're both side by side. It's off again. Kobe's in the lead. With that reminder for everyone to check their fuel, Overpaid might be in danger if he doesn't pit, or they both have already, and they're just now getting back into the side by side action. 70 seconds is how long the gap is. They're getting closer, even closer by that. They're both staying by the wall here. Even the flying ambulance in the background if you couldn't see that. Overpaid, still trying to get close to Kobe. He's right up on this rear bumper, trying to use Kobe as a brake pedal. One and two. Trying to get a good corner. Trying to get a good corner as he can for Kobe. He bumps into Kobe. They're now side by side. Overpaid now making a move on the 25. He will lead his lap, but can Kobe take it back? He's gonna try to use the apron. Surprisingly, he is not ducking down to the bottom since both of these guys are really competitive drivers. You can see Kobe has a really good run. He bumps Overpaid. He bumps him up into the high lane. He will retake the lead. They're both side by side. They're both trading paint. Up into 3 and 4. They're barely able to hang it on. Kobe takes the lead back. Overpaid is on the bottom. Back behind him. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm sorry if I'm not in some type of like commentating mood. It's hot in my room. I think I see the Grim Reaper right next to me, but yeah. But anyway, Kobe is still in the lead. Overpaid right behind him. Evan X Flow in the top 3. 11 seconds back away from the 2. Overpaid bumping into Kobe once again. They're both side by side. 26 to go until we get to lap 64, the half break. Overpaid still making moves on Kobe. He's using the bump. He is using the bumper again, trying to move him up the high lane. Will he use it again? Yes, he will. He's trying to bump him out of the way again, but it's not going to work. It is not going to work as it is. Let's go to the roof cam of Overpaid for a second. As we're on board of the WeatherTech car. Basin Tyler is being hunted down by the leaders. And so is Lunar. They're both battling it out for 11th. And here they are. They're right in front of the leaders. 377 both have blue flags. Mason Tyler sends it. Him and Lunar goes up into the wall. They're both still making contact. Lunar is also right there as well. Can he try to fight to get his lap back? No, he will not. He's probably gonna try to back off. I'm yawning. I'm not even tired. But yeah, this might be an easy said and done for everyone else since Colby and Overpaid are hunting down these cars, putting them under a lap down. I do not. Okay, yeah, I think my partner in crime is gone. My partner in crime, Lushy, is gone. I need him back over here. Where is my friend at? Skyronic's back off. Colby is now trying to get away from Overpaid. After being told off by the officials. Now, really quick, I do have to go get a drink, but we'll be right back here. So for now, enjoy the wonderful, soothing sounds of Crank It Up. I do apologize for the wait. I am back. Oh wow, I don't think he was expecting me to come back either, but it's fine. I am back. I just need a drink of water since it's really hot in my room right now. But the 86 will now be one of the cars more victims to being under a lap down. 88 is about to be a lap down as well. Overpaid trying to push Kobe up into the wall on the high lane. 88 now has the blue flag up. He brake checks Kobe while trying to accidentally move out the way. He'll be put in the second. I'm gonna guess that was a mistake on his part. But anyway, Res Levin pushes Kobe and he pushes Overpaid off the track back up onto the field. Overpaid, Kobe, side by side. We're now at 10 to go to halfway. 70. Colby still using overpaid as his brake pedal. Still making contact. And here comes Colby, making a move on the outside, still making contact with Overpaid. They're both gonna be side by side. Overpaid's the wall. They're gonna do the most Ricky Bobby style ever. Pass him, past the 88 through the middle. That will put Colby into lead. But Overpaid is coming on the inside. 8 to go. Vic, and they're catching up to Vicky now, who will be unfortunately one of the newer victims being put under a lap down. She will let them by. Everyone's gonna have to pray really hard for that caution to come out since they're being put into madness. Colby pits, he nearly spins out. Strange pit entry, but we are gonna watch and see what he does. And then after that, we're gonna cut right back up to Overpaid. So here it is now, into his pit box. He could be getting less tires on fuel here, and here he comes out, out of his box. Overpaid could have put him, if Overpaid somehow catches up to him, he will put him under a lap down, but I don't think that'll be anytime soon. Since he has to pit too. Overpaid. The 25 WeatherTech car will be going under pit road, so let's take a look at him. So Colby will keep the lead. By the time Overpaid will be out of pit road, he will have to get back up to Colby. He could be taking less tires and less fuel, but let's see what happens. Into his Monster Energy box. And here he comes, out of his box. Can he get back on track faster than Colby? Colby is out on the front stretch, entering 1. Overpaid is now entering 2. Yes, he will. Overpaid will keep the lead. 5 to go before the halfway break. Overpaid with the most incredible pit strategy that I've ever seen will keep the lead. Now we'll say this: when we do hit halfway, we do have to go to a quick intermission, just for a second, so I can calm myself down and get my energy back up since I'm really tired. But Overpaid, who started basically, if I can find it real quick, let me just pull it up. Pull up. And not find it. Sorry about that. Overpaid, who started way in the back, gets up to the front, thankfully to everyone. I guess killing each other, but 21 will get a 2 out of 3 for entering box. Final lap to go. The caution is out. That will lead us right up into the halfway break. So Overpaid will be the guy to get this one. We are now at lap 60. 60 laps to go. So it's Overpaid first. Colby second. They're also crashing at the finish line. So it's Overpaid, Colby, Jason, B-Rad, Evan X Flow, Dumb, and B-Slaw. Maybe. They're still crashing. And Ray Wolfo. Then everyone else who's currently under a lap down. Brett Levin, Mason Tyler, Vicky, Lunar, Styronics, and Coulter 1, who will now be taking their laps now to go around the track again to be on the lead lap. So while they get that out of the way, we will go to a quick intermission right now. This is C Sports. I'm Tidy Turns Left. This is the NRRA Cup Series from the National Road Racing Association, the Mobil 120. All right, you can go live.
All right, we're back.
Well, all right. Welcome back to the NRRA Cup Series on C Sports, the Mobil 120. We're now getting underway with some interviews. Now, once again, it's our usual wingman, I guess, contributor to C Sports in some way. It's Mason Tyler.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Now, so we did see you battle with like Res 11 and basically so many other guys after you fell back really like maliciously. What happened?
Yeah, well, so the problem is, I think for the first 10, 15 laps, everyone was kind of playing nice. And then people started roughing it up, and I just caught wind of that a little too late. So we got shuffled to the outside, and it was tough to get momentum back going again, especially with some of these guys in the back. they're a bit of obstacles. Me and the 3 car had plenty of run-ins during that run, the 86 as well, and the 21, and I think we've gotten a lot better. I'm expecting a better half. I definitely do not want to finish this race like, ninth or worse, because I feel like we could at least do a little bit better than that. But, honestly, this number 77, IoTech International, to put it simply, has been kind of a piece of work all day, but I think we're finally figuring out how this piece of work works. So just looking to get back rolling.
Yeah, and now, it's not very much to talk about. But now, you didn't notice how, besides from the no points race that we did last weekend, these cards are really loose. Besides the ones that we did last week, I mean, those cards were tight. Now these are basically like loosey goosey that Alfie said earlier.
When you drive them, they aren't as loose as they look, because when you get loose, you lose a lot of momentum, especially rolling mid corners. So if you're watching me at all the last run, I was really trying to keep myself glued to that bottom line just above the apron. And yeah, the apron is fair game, but you're kind of risking it running the apron because I feel like you're more likely to get loose. So just enter low and then exit high, and just the key here is rolling momentum. Definitely a bit more loose, but not in the ways you would expect. It's very touchy, I guess.
All right. That's really all you got here. Thank you for letting me talk to you, and I hope you get back going out here in a bit.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, no problem. You can listen to Mason Tyler on this new podcast, Mason Tyler's Undisputed. New episode is now available to see on C Sportsnet and hopefully on Spotify. Now we only have 1 minute, 35 seconds left until we get things back going. Now the creator. I don't know if you have your mic unmuted on stream, but what have you been thinking about the race so far? Since it's your first time doing this.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking the league. My first time streaming or doing anything here. Definitely some great battling across the field, especially that battle for the lead between Colby and Overpay. That went on for 30 laps, and field strategy definitely played a role at the end. So yeah, what a great race we've had so far.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't know what's going on in the track. Oh, there's a... Okay.
Great. All right, well, people now getting back into their cars. I do not know what Kobe is doing. 20 seconds left until we can get things back going. Overpaid is your leader. Then Kobe is in second. He needs to get back in his place in line, which he is doing now. So with that being said, let's get things back on the way right now. Now, red flag is officially lifted for now. And it'll be up to a caution, like that. Caution is now out. They'll now be getting down to pit stops. Who will pit, and of course, who will stay out? We're gonna check and see. We're gonna check and see in a bit. Let's see. Okay, here we go. They're now pacing through turn 3 and 4, and here they come into their pit stall. I think the whole field is pitting.
Oh,
this is the whole field
out.
pits.
Never mind. Yep.
Now, we do expect some issues on the pit stops. Like, for example, you get pushed out of your stall. You miss your stall, like Ray Wolfo just did as well. So much issues happen during this pit road. And look at that. Overpaid and Kobe had the most insane battle exiting pit road, and it looks like Overpaid is going to be the first one.
Yeah, it makes sense that the whole field decided to pit there. Will reset pit strategy, which should be pretty similar with some drivers trying to switch it up here, going towards the end.
Yeah, it will also be greenest time. We will be getting back to racing right here, and the 88 will be at the end. Will be at the end of line under a lap down. Due to getting past in the most like Ricky Bobby type of style way. But anyway, pace car pulls in into the torque lap restart zone, and we are green. Look at Kobe and Jason already make a move to the inside. Overpaid will be using the apron. So is Mason Tyler. So is the rest of the field. Overpaid is still going to hang on to the lead after 2-3 wide back there. But look at Kobe right up there. He's going to bump Overpaid up high. Kobe now up into the lead.
And gets a push from Jason out of turn 4 to get that lead. Let's see if he can hold it.
Oh, he bumps him. He bumps him out of the way again. Overpaid's going to retake it.
An amazing move
He's
by
going to retake
Overpaid.
it. Yeah, he's going to retake it. We're going to start. Oh, Jason bumps Kobe. He bumps Kobe out of the way. But it's not going to work. He's still going to stay in the top 2.
Here comes Jason on Colby, maybe to the inside, will not get it out the corner. And a lot more drivers in contention from the lead than the last restart we had at the beginning of the race.
Colby up on Overpaid's bumper, trying to make a move. Just hanging on right on that specific bumper. Trying to make a move for the bottom, but it's not going to work. He's trying to bump Overpaid out of the way. On board. Here we go. Roof camera from Colby on the Phantom machine. Trying to go down to the bottom. Yep, him and Overpaid are side by side, but it's unfortunately off again as he has a bad exit. So Overpaid is now far with the lead. He's gonna get passed by B-Rad and Jason.
Yep, the one of B-Rad.
Fourth.
Up to second. Let's see what he can do to possibly try to take the lead from Overpaid, who is putting on a show here. Went low about a lap ago to block Colby as he tried to take the lead by bumping him from the inside. And here comes B-Rad to the inside. He has it. Can he clear, though, outside the corner? Yes, he will.
Yeah, but he's going to get bumped out of the way by Overpaid once again. Colby's now back up into the picture. Up in third. Can B-Rad make a move back to the lead? Breaks a little bit here. No, he will not. He gets bumped out of the way by Colby. Colby's now back up in the second. Up into the top 2. Oh, he's going to get bumped out of the way by B-Rad again, but he still hangs it on for a second. As we have the most insane 3-way battle for the NRRA Cup Series.
And Jason's kind of waiting there behind B-Rad, patiently waiting for his moment to get back up. He stayed in P4 for about 5 to 6 laps now.
Yeah, these laps are starting to tick as I cross each one. These races will sometimes go by really fast or really slowly. But there we go. Colby and Overpaid side by side. Overpaid's probably going to keep the lead here.
Yeah, he
but
will.
We will see. Yeah, he will. But can Colby make another move? Finally, bum taps him. Overpaid gets loose. Colby gets loose. Both of them get loose. B-Rad's back into the lead.
And B-Rad waited patiently, lets Colby and Overpaid battle, and that paid off. He is now in the lead with a pretty decent gap between him and P2. Going back to Jason, he's going to make a move for Colby to the inside exiting turn 2.
Yeah, they're both making moves. They're both side by side once again. Oh, and he makes contact. Jason gets really loose from Colby. They're able to save it, but now he's side by side with Mason Tyler here. I will be right back.
All right. Going back up to Overpaid here. Let's see if he can take back the lead from B-Rod. B-Rod's putting himself in a really good position here. Out in the lead with a, again, decent gap. We have a caution. Where is it from? Looking through the field here. I'm not sure what that is for. We'll get updates soon. But we do have a caution. B-Rod will lead us out on yellow. And that one Advanced Auto Parts car. Overpaid in second, Colby in third. And Jason found his way back up to keep fourth. And wow, they're really getting into each other there under yellow. Pits are open this time. Not sure what the caution was for. Probably missed it, unfortunately, as we were watching that big battle for the lead. And Jason's gonna pit. P4 in the 13, also pitting. 45 in pit road, 77 to Mason Tyler, if I'm not mistaken. And Jason, I believe, will win the battle off of pit road. 13 making it close, but oh! And it looks like Diamond Beast almost won the battle off of pit road. Short by a fifth of a car length. And the rest will cycle us so. B-Rod, P1. Came from the lead after, came from like 4th, 3rd on the restart. Back up front. And oh, pace car's gonna hit the wall and the leaders. They might have gotten forced into pit road, but they might just be pitting. And I think they are just pitting. My bad. A little bit of lag here. Colby into his pit spot. And, oh, Colby's going to win the race off of pit road from Overpaid. And wow, V Colby's all over the place. B-Rod and V Colby wrecking her caution. And they're going to keep it yellow.
The reason for the caution is because Lunar and Red Lemon both wrecked. They both saved it, but Colby immediately clicked on the caution button. And Coulter, who got his lap back, is now PT is now to the back from speeding in the pit road. And he forgot that the brakes existed.
And B-Rod, Overpaid, V Colby, everything cycles back to normal here after pit cycles. Maybe some movement in the back. Haven't been watching it as much, but it looks pretty similar in this 77 to Mason Tyler's in pit road. Definitely having some issues.
What? Yeah, Mason could be having some issues here. They will not be going green this time, unless if he's able to catch up.
Yeah, probably had some lag. I'm having some lag too here. And everybody's going to be allowed to top off this time due to the extent of this caution. We're going to see everybody pulling in for a top off. No position changes. And the leader off the pit.
Jason speeds into pit road. He will now be to the back.
Maybe.
This will be the second pit cycle.
I'm not sure. It's supposed to just be a top off, but we will see.
Alright, let's see what will happen. Kobe will win. Oh man, sorry. Kobe will win the race off of pit road.
He's gonna have to let B-Rod in front. Yep, Colby's gonna go P3. Again, that was just a top off. It wasn't actual pits.
It's also the greenest time B-Rad, Overpaid, Colby, Jason, Diamond, Evan Expo, Mason Tyler, Ray Wolfo, and more as they head onto the field. The pace car pulls in. Thank you, Matt Bottles. Into the torque lap, we thought zone, we are green. The whole pack checks up a little bit. Oh, Res 11 drives straight into Luna from behind due to that stack up. Now it's an official 3-car battle between B-Rad, Overpaid, and Colby.
Overpay P2 is going to be looking for it. Gets a push from Colby to the inside. Cannot get anything. He's going to be pushing B right up the track here to the inside. He'll make it 2 wide for P1. Colby makes it 3 wide almost. Yes, he will. Into turns 1 and 2. Colby's going to take the lead. My bad. The lead. 3 wide pass. And Colby's P1. 3 wide for row 2. And Jason to the inside.
Oh, bumping Colby out of the way. Him and Overpay get stuck up into the wall, but Jason is now leading.
Jason out of nowhere takes it after that huge battle for the lead there last lap. And now Diamond Beast is P2 with a hungry pack behind him. He has Overpaid and Colby, who cannot get it on the exit.
Yeah, they're still all making these most insane moves ever. But Jason is now starting to get away from these guys. Fortunate.
Jason will have around a 5-car length lead, I believe, here. And let's see how long he can hold off Diamond Beast, Overpaid, and Colby. The more they battle for P2, P3, P4, the longer it will take them to get back up. So I think they're just going to try. Never mind, Colby's going to go straight gunning for the pass on Overpaid. 40 to go, New Hampshire.
They're still trying to make passes here. Colby is now up into 3rd. Overpaid maxed the wall. Colby has a really good run on the backstretch. Really good run off 4 to 29 Phantom Machine. Now he's side by side with Diamond Beast Law. B-Rad gets merely loose.
And here comes B-Rad to the inside, the 44. And the 44 is Ray Wolf and B-Rad. Ray Wolf's going to slam B-Rad into the wall, lose all that time. Here comes Rez. In Dimitri. Okay, I'm not even going to try. Anyways, going back up to the battle for P1. Colby gets past Diamond Beast for P2, and now he's going to be looking at Jason for P1. Going back to this battle, here comes Overpaid trying to bump the 47 high. And we see V. Colby really gaining on the 85 of Jason now. V. Colby will be looking for it into turns 3 and 4. 35 to go. He might have the lead by lap 88, 87 here, as he is really fast around these corners. He's going to push the 85 so much down there. Gets a little loose. Here comes V. Colby up high. Jason's going to shove him into the wall. And V. Colby's around. Saves it. Stays on track. Going up to Diamond Beast. Trying to get that almost 3 wide. V. Colby gives the push to Diamond. and they're going across the line. Jason will hold the lead on lap 88. And V. Colby, I'm not sure whose fault that is, Jason or V. Colby. Is just racing how it goes here at a short track like New Hampshire. And just like that, that's going to bring Overpaid into the battle too. You see him in the back. Overpaid will be looking for it as well amidst these other drivers. And here comes Diamond Beast for the lead. Jason is going to get forced up, but he might keep it on the exit. He does for now. Diamond going really low on the racetrack. Has to go back high to match this corner well. And here comes Overpaid to the inside of the 29 of Colby. 4-car battle for the lead at New Hampshire with 31 to go, lap 90. And he's going to give a push to Diamond Beast, exiting the corner, cannot take it again. Jason is holding off these cars well, but can he hold them off for long? Here comes Diamond Beast, 3 wide for the lead. Here comes to the inside. Overpaid will now be leading at New Hampshire. And that is not the only lead switch we're going to see in these next 30 laps in the race, as here comes Jason trying to strike back. Will not get the push on exit from Diamond Beast. Instead, Diamond will make it 3 wide. This is all going to help Overpaid extend his lead. Jason, very loose into the corner, pushes V. Colby high. And now Diamond will have to try to catch back up to Overpaid, who's putting in very good lap times. Here comes Colby and Jason to the inside, 3 wide again. For P2, it's been 3 wide for a while now, and V. Colby's pushing Jason all the way down to the inside of the racetrack. They're going to lose so much track position. Here comes B-Rad. Colby and Jason getting hostile on the racetrack. B-Rad got up for a little bit. I'm not sure if he just went by them. No, he is still back P5. Diamond is going to have to put in some great lap times around here to catch back up, but Overpaid has pretty much locked P1. Unless, oh, Jason! And V. Colby spinning around. Here comes B-Rad trying to take it to the inside. Cannot do it. Jason will be trying to take the spot of P4 from B-Rad. So we go back up. V. Colby gets away from that battle. Now his eyes are set on ahead. Diamond Beast, and Overpaid. As a 1.62 second lead for Overpaid here at New Hampshire with 26 to go, and he's into the wall and exit. Will not slow him down much. And Diamond, really stagnant with his lap times. Not anything impressive nor terrible, but he is going to gain time after Overpaid. Goes high, loses some time off that wall earlier in his last lap. And Overpaid still leading. Let's watch this battle. Never mind. Yeah, let's just battle for P3 now as B-Rad has it. Here comes Colby. Here comes Jason. Jason's going to take P4 from V. Colby. And now his eyes are set on B-Rad. To the inside goes Jason. He gets high. Here comes V. Colby. He's going to go right back up to P4 before putting Jason into the wall. After putting Jason to the wall. And now Diamond will have to hold off B-Rad, who led some laps before this. Here comes B-Rad on exit. He'll make it close. B-Rad, a really fast car here today. Can he get the exit? I think he will. Makes it 2 wide for P2, and B-Rad is right on the left rear quarter panel of Diamond Beast, the 47. And here comes V. Colby trying to make a pass on 2 drivers in the same corner. Won't work. But V. Colby there going all the way back up. And as we speak, Overpage is going to keep gaining time on P2, P3, P4 as they keep battling. Here comes B-Rad, a little too hard into the side of V Colby. He'll be spinning all the way back to around P7, somewhere around there, going back up. V Colby still in a heated battle. Jason gets to the inside of Diamond Beast. And I think that warning is for B-Rad. No, 1 out of 3 for the... Yeah, B-Rad. I'm sorry. And the 86 of Rez is around out of turn 2. All over the place as the 73 of Even X Flow tries to get past him. Going back up for that battle we saw earlier. Jason somewhere up there. It'll be Overpaid, V Colby, then Jason. As the biggest battle we see right now is between P4, P5, and P6, I think, as they start to get a little closer here. Behind is Mason Tyler in the 77. Can he gain any time on the one of B-Rad? I'm not sure. Jason's into pit road. Jason pulls it in. And he nails the stop. And here comes Rez. Here comes Ray. Rez and Ray also in pit road. We're going to have to keep watching this. The leader, Overpaid, is still out. As we see messages coming in as drivers go to pit. Jason will be first off of pit road out of this group, I believe. And you'll cycle out right behind, 1 lap down behind Overpaid. And that should last him till the end, 17 to go. Going back up to Overpaid, he's going to try to perfect that fuel strategy. P2 is 4 seconds behind, and I do not believe they pit yet. We're going to have to watch both Diamond Beast. Oh, Diamond Beast is going to pull it into pit road. We're going to have to see where he cycles, and Mason Tyler gets a speeding penalty off of pit road. Not good for him. He was in the top 6 or 5 there. And, oh, here comes into pit road as well. I did not see that. As Diamond Beast pulls out, you'll cycle out right behind B-Rad. B-Rad will cycle out P2 if everything goes accordingly. No, here's Jason. He'll cycle out P2, I believe. And Overpaid will still have a monstrous lead. And I believe Jason's probably going to need a caution here. The only driver still out is Cutler, if the ticker is correct. Never mind, he is in pit road. It was an error. Overpaid is our leader. Diamond lost so much spots. He's back with Rez now in P6. Going up to the leaders again, Overpaid, with Jason in P2. A 4-second gap between Jason and Overpaid. Overpaid has put on a show here tonight. It's only fair if he pulls into victory lane after these 14 laps left at New Hampshire.
Next one, we're at Trinity Line, and we're going to make sure that Oceanside has service. Traditionally, it has not had service.
And
Huge pitfall will be done.
here he comes. 13 to go out there, and let's watch this battle for P2 now. B-Rad is around again after trying to take a position from somebody. This time he was trying to take that position from Jason, and now V Colby's gonna come in with a huge run on B-Rad. He could take this spot. Both of them are loose and high into the wall. B-Rad and V Colby. Jason will solidify his spot in P2, assuming both of them don't catch back up. And I believe Overpaid has this win on locks if we do not have a caution, late race calamity, anything like that. I believe he's good on fuel. He could probably save a little bit. V Colby, B-Rad, and Rez battling now. Rez trying to triumph back to the front with 11 to go. As V Colby will hold it. Here's B-Rad. He is really loose off of these corners. Can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Looks like a bad thing as he loses time on V Colby while letting Rez gain to his back bumper. As Jason in all of this is a good distance ahead of V Colby. 10 to go here. And the Mobil won 120. Going back to Rez, pretty even distance between V Colby, Rez, and B-Rad. We'll watch this battle now for P5 as Beast looks for the spot on B-Rad in these next few laps, and B-Rad at the same time looks for the spot on Rez. And can V Colby catch back up to Jason here? He's trying to put in the best times he can, but it's just not enough. He's going to need to gain monstrously, and he's going to absolutely need overpaid to either completely put in bad laps here or have a caution come out late in this race. And back over, see this closest gap here, Diamond, B-Rad, and the 73. Even flow, gonna look at it. Look for the spot as Diamond sustains P6 off of B-Rad, and they've let Rez escape for P4 and push ties Diamond Beast B-Rad to the inside out of the exit of the corner, and it looks like the inside will have a worse exit. Diamond Beast trying to hold on as B-Rad puts it all the way on the apron, and he will clear for P5. As this is pretty much the only battle we have out on the track at the moment here. Attempting it again is Diamond Beast for the pass. He will have the advantage going on to turns 1 and 2 of lap 116. And right behind them is Even Flow, Even X Flow, who has lost a lot of time, and they are all gaining on Rez. Here they come, B-Rad and Diamond Beast for P4. P6 B-Rad, P5 Diamond Beast. Again, a reminder, the 1 is a lapped car, and we have some issues as the 3 of Lunar is told to move out the way. Blue flag for him, I believe. And such a monstrous lead. Almost a 6-second gap as we go back to Diamond Beast, which is now too wide for P4 on Rez. He got it on the last lap according to the ticker. 3 to go in New Hampshire. And overpaid. Keeps the lead. One last final push by Rez for that top 4 position. And overpaid has been in the front a lot here tonight. Your stage 1 winner. Or your halfway winner. Coming around. Turns 3 and 4. White flag is in the air for the Mobil 120. And what a day he has had. 6.38 second lead. And he's going to come around turns 3 and 4 to the inside. Holding the lead, coming to the checkered flag. And overpaid is going to win the Mobil 101. Mobil won 120 at New Hampshire. I am very sorry. I don't know why that confused me so much. And the 25 up front all day. And let me see something real fast. and I'm not sure. This could be his first one of the season. Yeah, I think this is his first win of the season. And he gets it at New Hampshire. And of course, this weekend. Never mind. Next week, we have the World 600 at Charlotte. Don't forget to check that out. And I'm gonna try to maybe get an interview here. I'm not sure if I have permission. Get him up. As he burns it out at New Hampshire. P2, Jason. P3, I believe, was... They're out the game, but it was V. Colby. Putting in a great effort all day. P4 should have been Diamond. P5, B-Rad, so on and so forth. Still burning it out. And what a great afternoon for this rookie driver to get his first win of the season. Should be his first win. And let me go ahead. Switch it back over here. The broadcast. And he is still burning it out. Surprised those tires are still there. They have not blown up. He is just in a plume of his own smoke still. Wow. And there he goes. Burnout's over. And we will see if we can get an interview. The race winner here. He cannot do an interview. And we'll see if he has anything to say in the chat that we can read out on stream. But that is all from there. P2 was V. Colby. Still getting used to names. My first stream ever commentating this league. 2 other leagues to commentate for too. So again, apologize for any errors I may have made. Pretty caught off guard. I was as he pulls into victory lane. We will see what interviews we can get here. We have B-Rad. one driver I would like to interview, especially with that early stage 2 run he had in the lead. See if we can get one with V. Colby. Probably not.
This happens with normal bus service too. There's usually a couple of times per year that they're willing to take a look and modify routes, unless there's an emergency you need to modify it. No routinely with that. But definitely times a year where they will look at ridership, pass-ups, and make sure that that is not regular occurrence. So hopefully this is going to be a more suitable frequency.
But I think that will be it here for interviews. No drivers are interested. That's my knowledge.
Bunched up. Bunching is the plus that I feel, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Next, let's go to pyrotechnic. And interestingly, this round looks pretty good. There's just a lot of
Alright, and we will have B-Rad here. You had an amazing race, especially towards the end. I'm not sure if I can... Okay, there we go. You had a great race, especially towards the end of stage 2. How do you feel about your result? P5, I believe, or P4 here at New Hampshire. We cannot hear you on stream. Your mic is...
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was checking the chat. Yeah, I mean, it was a fun race, honestly. Just feel like overall, we had speed. We were right there with the guys. It's just our car slid. I knew how to be up there, but the sliding was just tough to deal with most of the day, and I had to work around that to stay consistent. And unfortunately, it costing me speed where I could have contended higher. But you take top 5 all race. It was a pretty good run. I enjoyed this setup, you know. It was nice battling. Yeah, you gotta bump a bit, but you gotta handle that, and you just gotta deal with it and know how to handle it. 'Cause if you let the bumps get to you and then you send it even harder, you're not gonna then enjoy it as well. But yeah, felt like a good day overall.
And that is B-Rad. Thanks for being up here for your interview. Very great. Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off. My bad. Very great race for him. Staying in the top 5 all day. Saw the lead a few times, but overpaid. Got away from everybody. Next up, we have Even X Flow. Was pretty much riding mid to backpack the whole race. How do you feel it went for you?
You know, I feel like it was a pretty good day for us, all things considered. You know, we didn't have the same speed as the rest of the team today. We were just kind of trying to make the most of it. We had a really good first stint, running up there top 3 for a good portion of that. You know, racing with B-Rad, racing with Gallagher, all those guys, you know, they did a fine job. But, you know, second half, we got a couple of bad bumps. We were kind of getting held up there by Rez, couldn't figure out a way to get past him. Held us up for a while, but we had a good stop. And, the Red Sea kind of parted for us there on the last lap. Turned a 7th place finish into a 4th place finish. Nothing to be mad about when you get three free spots on the final lap. Thank you to Taco Bell. Thank you to DT, all my teammates. They did a great job today. I'm just happy to be able to finish this one in a solid position, get back in the saddle, and hopefully at Charlotte, you know, that's a track that I love racing at. We're going to have a chance to race with the top 3, maybe even a win.
All right, and that is Even X Flow. Great race today for you. Stayed clean the whole time. And you ended up with a pretty good finish. Great job.
Thank you.
And that's all from him. Next up, we have Lunar in the number 3. Finished a lap down, I believe. But still was involved in quite a few incidents, if I remember. How do you feel the race went for you, Lunar?
This is fucking ass. We told you the entire goddamn time. We were saying in the lead up to this race that this is going to be awful. And guess what fucking happened? We knew that this was going to be a send fest, and that's what happened. I tried to race cleanly. I thought I could maybe make it work, and I almost did. Except you couldn't do anything but hold the bottom here. And then they started letting people use the fucking apron, and then all of a sudden you got cars sending it to the side of each other. I wasn't good, I'll say that. I was ass. But I quit caring, honestly. This is bad. Don't do this again.
And those are some big thoughts there. I do see where you're coming from with all the sending going under the apron. I was a little confused too. Usually leagues don't let you do that, but yeah.
It was inconsistent as hell. You couldn't hold a consistent line. You couldn't. The car didn't want to be consistent. The car just. Dude, this is just bad.
And that is all from Lunar. And I believe we have one more interview. Yeah, we do have one more interview planned as soon as I find out who this is, because their Discord username does not line up with anyone. Okay. Oh, alright. Yeah, come up. And how do you feel, Mason Tyler? I do not know where you finished, but how do you feel the race went on your part?
Oh, you know, as for the finish, nothing noteworthy. We finally figured out we were getting better. We were up near that top 5. Honestly, that was, I mean, you know, if you're watching the race, it probably looked entertaining. If you're driving it, it did not feel as good because of just the inconsistency in the corners. And then, you know, some of the drivers as well. They know who they are. They know they're horrible. I mean, it's just how it goes here at these short tracks. And at the same time, you know, when it's basically an ice rink and turns 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know, you're going to have some stupidity and some hurt feelings. But you know how you could mitigate those hurt feelings is not driving like a idiot. And that's easier said than done for a lot of people. So, but I'd like to thank IoTech International, Ford, Superheat Designs, Mike and Ike's, Swift Motorsports, Full Throttle Racing. You know, we got a bunch of cars into the race today. Did we do well? Absolutely not. Our best car finished 5th. So I would say this was a collective stepping stone of failure. And we'll just have to look forward. And, you know, I would just hope not to be any car sponsored by Amazon Prime.
Okay. And that is the 77 Mason Tyler. Was not able to keep up with you throughout the race, but yeah, have a good night.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You too.
And Mason Tyler there. And I believe that is all for interviews. That'll be it for the Mobil 120 here at New Hampshire. Congratulations to Overpaid. And we will see you. Well, I won't see you, but someone will see you for the NRRA race next week at Charlotte. Have a good night.
This telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or re-uploaded in any form without giving explicit credit to C Media, the featured properties under its C Sports division, and the sanctioning bodies featured in this presentation.